Alright, today's job, we're going to try and open up these containers on the left and right here. Can't see them right now, but there's like no place to put snow in here. So I stopped doing them when we got the last two big snowstorms. I just stopped plowing in front of them. So if I don't get them open now, there's supposed to be 20 more centimeters possibly by tomorrow evening, so the next 36 hours, and I won't be able to, I'll have to get a loader in here or something big, a big machine to open this up. So if I can do it today, it shouldn't be that hard to do. I'm just gonna pick away at it, little small bites. There's probably 50-60 centimeters of snow in front of those, so 2 feet deep, heavy. There's a bit of a crust because we got rain last week, one day. It is minus, I think it's about minus 35 this morning with the wind chill. You know, I have a feeling that last container on each side, we're not going to be able to, they won't be able to get those doors open. Anyway, we'll see. I'm going to turn around and push some out. You know, years ago, I could talk about a contract I had a long time ago. It was out. It was in direct path with the airport. We'll get to why that later in the story if you hang in there and listen. We had the summer contract on that site, which was great. We were really happy having just the summer because we had some other big sites at the time. We didn't really need the winter there at that place. But the contractor that was doing the snow there, it was his first winter on that site, and he had a giant snowblower. He had one bigger than ours. We have a pretty big snowblower, and one of the snowstorms, the snowblower hit the natural gas pipe. It's a great big pipe. It's got to be 2-3 inch diameter hose, a plastic hose that hooks into the meter and supplies gas to the whole complex. And it had a number of buildings there. I think there was about 6 buildings there, big buildings, all heated with natural gas. So when he hit that, it happened at probably 4 o'clock in the morning, or I don't know when. By the time the Enbridge, the gas company, came and shut it off, they estimated approximately $30,000 worth of natural gas had escaped and gone up into the atmosphere and literally formed a cloud of gas above the complex, about 100 feet up, a couple hundred feet, maybe 100 feet thick, and maybe 1,000 feet in diameter cloud. You could see it standing on the ground as the sun came up. So because it was in a direct path to the airport, they had to close the airport. Can you imagine a passenger plane flying through that? It would have been disastrous. I don't know what would have happened. Maybe it would have exploded, or maybe nothing would happen, but they couldn't take a chance. So they asked, like I said, they tried to get this guy, either as insurance or him, to pay for the Enbridge wanted their money for the gas that was lost, and he either refused to pay or he went bankrupt. Maybe he had no insurance. I don't know what. I never knew really what the story was, but they wanted to get him off the site, and the only way they could do it, end the contract, they checked with their lawyers, of course, and they believed that the only way they could do it was cancel both the summer and the winter contract and make one year-round contract. So it would have been the easiest way without him being able to come back on them. They had a loophole there, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So that's what happened, and we were happy just doing the summer maintenance there. But we ended up bidding on that place, and we got both the summer and winter. That's just one of the many stories I could tell you. I always think, everything that could have ever happened to us has happened already. But every year, something crazy I never saw coming happens. And I could write a book. It would be a soap opera, but I could write a book on all the crazy stuff that's happened to us I never thought would ever possibly happen. But yeah. Well, that's over 10 years ago now. And that's why we have the two large tractors at our site there right now. Because we had one on each of those sites that year. We had the one was set up for the one place, and the other one was set up for the other. So now we have them both on the one site that we have, which has gotten a lot bigger. They've added a lot of parking lots and buildings to that site, so it's nice having both tractors there. Besides, the pickup trucks, really, I don't think they can handle more than about 10, 15. That seems to be their limit, about 10 or 15 centimeters of snow. They can do it, but it's really hard on a truck. And the cost of a transmission now, to me, it's not really worth using trucks for snow anymore. I use them more for transportation to and from my sites. And it's a backup machine in case something does happen to your tractor. If you're in an area where the snow actually melts, doesn't accumulate, look at the piles here. You can get away with trucks for the whole winter, but we started out, that's all we had was pickup trucks. So we did that place for 7 years. That was a really nice contract, because I think that was the one place I think we ever worked where everybody moved their cars. If you said you're going to plow the main parking lot, they had shifts on there 24 hours a day. So there was only one way to plow the main parking lot. Everybody had to move their car, and I think someone inside would get on the PA system and we need your car moved in the main parking lot. Within 15 minutes, it could be 60 or 80 cars, they'd all be moved. And then we'd plow the one big long parking lot with 2 rows of cars. So the snowblower we had on the back of the M5700, it would blow all the snow into the ditch. And we had a truck there as well, and the truck would wing all the snow over and make windrows. So it actually worked out, like, it was really, really easy to do that parking lot that way. 2 guys could have it done in like literally half an hour, 45 minutes. And it had room for probably 400 parking spots. So the day shift there was between 300 and 350 cars. Night shift was when you wanted to do the parking lot, because there was only a smaller people's crew. 60, maybe 80, maybe 100 cars. Even Saturday there would be some vehicles there. That place ran 24/7. But I've never seen that before, and I haven't seen it since, where all the cars are moved in that short of a period of time. And you always got to come back between the individual spots. There's always somebody who won't move their car, but not there. Okay, well, this is working out pretty good here. They won't have anything to complain about anymore here. I'm gonna have to backtrack some of that out though. Because it's so cold, snow is really easy to plow. If it was wet right now, it would be next to impossible to pull out of here. Yeah, so the next 2 days, today's January 28th, we're coming to the last days of January. And 29th, 30th, 30 centimeters possibly. Between 20 and 30. I hope they're wrong. I hope we get like 5. Usually cold weather like this, we don't get a lot of snow, but it's proven me wrong today. Yeah, well, this snow fell yesterday, and it was Sunday, so it's one of the coldest mornings. My feet are freezing all morning. They've been cold. So this place will look a lot different if we get 30 more centimeters. In front of those cars down there, I'm going to lose 3-4 feet of snow, which means it's out on the pavement now, which means They just have to pick up the phone and call and request me to move all the snow, and I gotta get a loader or a snow blower. I gotta get some big machine in here. It's gonna cost me money whether I do it myself or hire someone. There's a local guy really close to here, and he said he would do it for me, but he's gonna charge me 8 hours. I won't do it, even if it takes him 3 or 4 hours. He's gonna charge 8. So it's gonna cost some money, boy. At $100 an hour, and tax too. So not looking forward to that too much. We need a mild spell to melt a bunch of this snow. Okay, so this will be done. This was bothering me. Well, thanks for watching, and thanks for listening to my stories. It's full of stories. That's what I'll do from now on, is just tell you stories of stuff that's happened, and stuff to try and avoid. Don't let property managers walk all over you. You gotta stand your ground sometime. I'm not asking anything for this back here, these extra containers, but that to me is an ace up my sleeve. They start giving me a hard time, I'm gonna tell them, listen, I'm doing this for free back here. Yep. Well, thanks for watching.